What is going on, guys? This is Shadows Enigma. I'm sorry that the video quality is not as great. I'll move back a little bit so you can see my face at least a little bit here. But yes, I'm wanting to talk about like people who have anxiety disorders and stuff like that. Okay, this a little better, not much better, but a little bit better. Okay, so I want to talk about this. Okay, in case you guys didn't know, Boogie and his wife are getting a divorce. Okay, I mean that's their problem. It's their personal business. I'm not going to talk smack about them at all. But what I want to cover is the fact that okay, people have anxiety disorders. I really don't like bringing drama to my channel, but this is something I have to cover. Okay. People have anxiety disorders. In fact, I have an anxiety disorder. Okay. A marriage is not somebody who marries you, and they help you out, and then and then once you are completely don't need the help, they split. Okay, that's not marriage. I'm sorry. If you are married, you know what I'm talking about, or if you were married, you know what I'm talking about. But a wife is there through sickness and in health until death do you part. I'm sorry, but if a woman cannot live up to that commitment, then your best option is to just let it go. Okay, even if you are at the highest point of success, being on your own, being on your own. I'm sorry, hanging out with friends, shit like that. That's only gonna work for a while. I'm sorry. It's just gonna be there for a while. It's gonna make you happy for at least a little while, and then you're gonna realize that there's a piece missing. There's something missing. Okay. I've been there. I've done that. Okay. Second of all, and this is in women in general. Okay. If a woman, period, can't understand that you have these health problems, and can't be there to support you while you are being there to support them, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth the time. It ain't worth it. You may as well just say adios, and leave, or they leave, or vice versa, whatever. Okay. I'm sorry that the video lighting is so terrible. It is so terrible. I'm trying to adjust this here. But yes, basically, what you need to really do is just what's done is done. You can't patch that up. You can't fix that up. But what I can say is this, okay? Don't listen to Kylo Ren. I'm sorry. Just the movie stars are the fakest people on the planet. Don't get me wrong. I mean, yes, they get paid to entertain, and movies are awesome. Don't get me wrong. But they are the fakest people on the planet. They are the fakest people on the planet. Just don't follow in their footsteps. And this is advice to Boogie. If you ever do watch my videos, this is my advice to you. As far as your past, I mean, yeah, a lot of people go through different shit. A lot of people have a lot of negative memories in their past, and a lot of people have, good memories as well. If you've had more bad memories outweighing the good memories, your best option is to just pick one bad memory, deal with it as best as you can, but make it a positive, okay? Somehow make it positive. I can't explain how. All I can say is just do what you enjoy. Play, like, if you play games and you enjoy them a lot, then do that. If you play magic cards and you enjoy the shit out of that, and that's your way of dealing with it, and do that. If you read a book, do that. If you draw, do that. Whatever it is, that's your best option, is to just deal with it the best way you can. Like you mentioned, stay active. Okay, yeah, so that's a good thing. Stay active, keep yourself in shape. That's cool. But it's always better to have somebody there beside you, and there for you. I mean, like here's what I don't understand is if somebody says that you're dedicated to making yourself a better person. This is to anybody in general. If you are married, or if you were with somebody, that's a spouse, or just even a girlfriend or a fiance or whatever, and you doing the shit that you do, like to make yourself a better person, if they can't be beside you and support you and you support them, then yeah, I've already covered this already, but I'm gonna say it until it sinks in that it's you could do better. You could just be a better person, and what I mean by do better is that you can have somebody better. That not necessarily who looks better, because appearances can be deceiving, but somebody who can understand you better, somebody who can be there for you, somebody who understands the situation. As far as my wife is concerned, that's how I believe she feels. I have she understands that I have issues. I understand she has issues and health problems, and and she helps me out more than I help her out. But the thing of it is I'm still here for her. I'm still here to support her no matter what she decides to do or what she needs or whatever. I'm here. As far as the past, the past is what defines you, regardless of what you say, and regardless of what anybody else tells you. Your past defines who you are in a person, even today. A lot of people made bad mistakes and bad choices. You just gotta deal with it. Like it's just the way it is. I mean, if it's just too much for you to deal with it all at once, with all the bad mistakes and all the bad things that happened and all the bad decision making, okay, then just deal with it once at a time. Like take one issue or one decision that you made and you regret it or whatever, and just deal with it. And go one step at a time, one day at a time. Pace yourself. To your own pace, a comfortable pace. That you're not doing too much, but you're also doing enough to stay active and and stay healthy and all that. That's helps you out. Uh, it's sad, really. First, it's as a matter of fact, to be honest, lost a step family member had by a tumor. She just, I won't say her name because of family issues. I'm not sure if they want me to, exploit that to public. But anyway, she had a tumor, and obviously it just took a brain tumor, and then she just gave up, and she died. She just died yesterday. But that's just one issue that I have to deal with, and that's a stepsister. So, I mean, that's just one issue aside. And I'm not sure if I put this publicly or not, but my grandparents just passed away last year. So on my mom's side. So yeah, I mean, I had to deal with that too. So there's a lot of things that people have to deal with, and a lot of things that a lot of people have their own problems and stuff. But I never once did I change for anybody. If I wanted to change, I did it for myself. I didn't have somebody tell me, well, you need to change, you need to do this, you need to do that. My wife tried that, and I was like, no, I'm going to do it when I feel it's best. And I have changed, a lot, really. If you've known me for years, you'd know that I've changed a lot. I used to be a partier. I used to party all the time, and and just drink and smoke every day. And I won't say what I smoke because it might cause a problem or two. But anyway, yeah, that's beside. This is just what I've been through the last 12 years, and it took not only myself to decide to quit, but just people there to help me out. Not just not just family, because I could, some of my friends actually tried to help me with that, and most of them didn't. Most of them were encouraging me to keep partying and keep doing this, and I decided myself I can't do that no more. And and I got now I got a wife and kids, and I don't even party anymore. I'll still drink beer on occasion, but that's just occasion. It's not like an everyday thing like I used to. You can change, but you got to have somebody that accepts you for who you are. And and be there and to understand, and to be there and to care about you, the same way you care about them, or if not, at least similar. I mean, not everybody is the same. Not everybody has the same interests. You can't force anything. It's it's hard to explain, really. I mean, if somebody's likes to be outdoors and you're a person that's indoors, okay, so you just need to understand each other, okay? You just need to understand, okay, well, one person likes the outdoors, so you need to get out and do things with them, even though you really probably don't want to, but, and they have to do things with you, and they probably don't want to, so like, it's just, it's work. It's what a lot of people don't realize, but a relationship is work. It's like a work. It's a job that requires you commitment and loyalty and respect, love, trust, all that. But you never get paid for it. You have to want to be that type of person, and if you refuse to be that type of person, then it's either on you or on the person that you care about, or they care about whatever. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna end that here. Sorry, normally I do gameplay videos and then talk and like a commentary type of thing, but I couldn't do it this time. It had to be like a facial type of thing. I'm sorry that the lighting is terrible. I'm gonna try and work on that. So hope you guys watch this, like, subscribe, leave a comment. If you want to see more of these videos, cool. If you want to see more gameplays of a certain game, leave a comment section down below. Shadows Enigma Bruce. In case you all didn't know that, it's Shadows Enigma space Bruce. Type it all in. SHADOWSENIGMA space BRUCE. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.